Great breaking. Why the old era is losing its grip. We are living through a culmination of coincidences so dense that statistics can no longer call them accidents. Whether you look through a telescope at the stars or a microscope at the cells of our society, the evidence is clear. We are at the end of an era. 1. The statistical anomaly, the silence of the seekers. Is it a coincidence that over 11 prominent figures in ufology and aerospace, from David Wilcock to scientists at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, have recently passed away or disappeared? To a skeptic, this is just a tragic streak. But in science, we use statistical significance testing. When a specific group of people with specific knowledge begins to vanish simultaneously, the p-value, the probability of it being random, drops to nearly zero. To a scientist, this is an anomaly. To an investigator, it is a pattern of interference. It suggests that, as the truth about our place in the bowl becomes undeniable, the old guard is getting dirty because they have everything to lose. We must listen to the messages people like Wilcock left behind before they were gone. 2. The American Crossroads, unprecedented instability. On Saturday, April 25, 2026, gunshots rang out at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, forcing the evacuation of the president. The reality of the break. Regardless of whether you believe this was a genuine attempt on the president's life or a staged show to invoke the Insurrection Act, the fact remains. America is in a state of political instability that is unprecedented. We are seeing a level of chaos that surpasses the JFK era or the Bay of Pigs. This volatility is the coincidence that proves the current system can no longer maintain control. Democracy is fighting for its life, so it doesn't get overtaken by a global fascist wave. 3. The fall of the invincible giants, the dictatorship of the status quo, is cracking globally. Hungary, the Orbán miracle. On April 12, 2026, Viktor Orbán's 16-year reign was shattered. Despite rigging the media and the courts, the people woke up and chose a new path. This proves that even the most entrenched systems cannot withstand a population that has reached its breaking point. Poland and Russia. The strongman balance is tilting. In Poland, the shift toward democratic justice is accelerating. Meanwhile, Russia's internal economy is in a historic freefall, with a 4.6 trillion ruble deficit fueling unrest. The people are realizing the modern slavery of the ultra-rich is failing. 4. The surveillance in the sky. While we fight these battles, objects that defy physics are watching. They were seen over Ukraine during its darkest hours, and now they are appearing over Iran as tensions peak in early 2026. This isn't just UFO stuff, it is the arrival of a new era. These objects represent a level of technology, the Star Trek era, that could turn our struggle into a time of abundance, health, and peace. 5. Humanity's adolescence. Society is like a growing child. We've moved past the toddler stage of brute force, and we are now in the dangerous adolescence. We have nuclear matches, weapons, but are only just now learning the emotional intelligence needed not to burn the house down. This is the stage where we either choose self-destruction, or we grow into a compassionate democratic maturity. A call to compassion. The secret being hidden is bigger than any e-file. It is the secret of our own potential. As the old world breaks, to the rich, don't hoard resources for profit. There will be a time when money can't buy what you need. Only community and work will matter. To the harvesters, save space for those who cannot pay. We cannot let people perish in the streets. To everyone, be positive. The atrocities we see today are the last gasps of a dying regime trying to hide the dawn. If you like the way I use artificial intelligence to enrich my theories with facts that AI would not let me lie about, please press all the buttons so we stay together. I dream of a world where my presence is not needed in politics. If you see me again, I'll be talking about UFOs, health, and beauty.